It happened after a simple bedtime. No screens, just stars, out the window. Elon tucked X into bed. "Dream big," he whispered. "I always do." X smiled. Hours later, X woke up crying. Not in fear, in awe. "I saw something," he said. "It felt bigger than space." Elon thought it was just imagination. But X's eyes told a different story. It was warm and bright, but not like the sun. More like love. "Was it a dream?" Elon asked. "No," X said. "It was a place. Realer than here." Elon held his hand. "Tell me everything." It was floating, but grounded. Light, but not blinding. It knew my name. And with that, Elon knew. This wasn't just a dream. It was a message. "There were gates," X said. "Not gold. Just glowing. Like kindness had a shape." I heard music, but it didn't come from instruments. It came from the air. People smiled at me, not because I was famous, because I was known. Elon asked, "What did it look like?" "It looked like peace," X said, "like every tear becoming a flower." "Were you scared?" Elon asked. "Only at first. Then I heard a voice. 'You are safe. You are seen.'" Elon's eyes watered. "What did you say back?" "I didn't have to. I was already understood." "Heaven," X whispered, "is the place where no one misunderstands you." Elon pressed gently. "Whose voice was it?" X paused. "I think it was God, or maybe someone who loved him." "It felt like Dad, and the stars mixed into a hug." "Did it tell you anything else?" Elon asked. "It said, 'Tell your dad I hear him too.'" Elon froze. "Hear me?" "Yeah," X said. "Even when you think no one's listening." Elon looked away, not from disbelief, from emotion. "What else?" he asked. The voice said, "Your silence is still a song." "I met someone there," X said. "He was tall, gentle. He smiled a lot." "Did he say anything?" Elon asked. "He said, 'Tell your dad it's okay to rest.'" Elon blinked. "Did he say who he was?" "He said he used to walk the earth too." "Jesus?" Elon guessed. X nodded slowly. "Maybe, he didn't say, but he felt like love." "Did you ask him anything?" "I asked, 'Why do people hurt?' He said, 'Because they forget they're held.'" Elon whispered, "Held by what?" X replied, "Held by the light." "He gave me something to tell you," X said. He said, "Don't let fear become your future." Elon asked, "Do I live in fear?" "Sometimes," X said. "When no one's watching?" Elon lowered his head. "I didn't think you noticed." "I did," X said. "And so did he. He said, you've been searching where you should be surrendering." And he said, he's not mad, just waiting. Elon covered his face. For the first time, he wasn't the inventor. He was the invited to feel what he'd built walls around. Elon asked, "Did you see anything that proves this is real?" "Yes," X said. "A clock with no hands. Time didn't matter there. And a garden with people who weren't sad anymore." "How do you know they weren't sad?" "Because they were laughing with their whole hearts. And they all knew each other. Even me, they knew my story. I didn't have to explain anything. They already forgave what I hadn't even done yet." Elon sat down. "That's not a dream. That's healing." And for once, the man of machines was speechless. X asked, "Do you think heaven is real?" Elon paused. "I think you believe it is." "That's not the same thing," X said. "I want to," Elon admitted. "But science doesn't explain that place." "Maybe it's not supposed to," X replied. "Maybe heaven isn't something to prove. It's something to receive." Elon looked stunned. "You're smarter than I was at your age." "I just listen more," X said. "To what?" "To what the world tries to silence." Elon stayed up that night. No work, just thinking. He rewatched old videos of X as a baby. You always looked like you knew something. He sat by the window, looking at the same stars he once trusted. Is this you? He whispered. Are you trying to reach me through my son? No answer, just quiet. But the quiet didn't feel empty. It felt full, like something listening back. Elon closed his eyes and said, If you're real, I'm here. It was the first time he'd prayed without needing proof, and it felt more real than anything he'd ever built. Elon didn't become a preacher, but he became present. More smiles, fewer rants, more hugs, less hiding. He didn't stop building, but he started believing. Not in technology, but in timing. Everything has its place, he told a friend. Even wonder. X noticed the change. You breathe different now. Elon smiled. Maybe because I'm not holding it in anymore. So you believe now? X asked. I believe you saw something I needed to remember. And sometimes, remembering is more powerful than knowing. A week later, X had another dream. This time, he wasn't alone. You were there, he told Elon. Me? Elon asked. What was I doing? Looking at a door, afraid to open it. Did I? Elon asked. Yes, X smiled, and behind it was everything you forgot you deserved. Like what? Joy, laughter, peace, and someone waiting to hug you. Elon asked, Who? He just said, I'm the one who heard you whisper. Elon awoke with tears in his eyes. What if it wasn't just his dream, he thought. He stepped outside barefoot, grounding himself on earth. He whispered, Thank you, without knowing who heard it. The sun rose slowly, golden and forgiving. X came out, yawned, and smiled. You look like you dreamed too. Maybe I did, Elon said, or maybe I remembered. They sat in silence, watching the sky turn from dark to light. You ready to talk about it more? X asked. No, Elon smiled. I'm ready to feel it. And in that stillness, a new beginning formed. X wrote a letter to himself. To the boy who remembers the light. Elon asked to read it. Maybe someday, X replied. That day came on Elon's birthday. The note read, Dad, heaven isn't far. It's closer when we love right. When we hug without reason. When we listen instead of fix. I saw you there, smiling, like you forgave yourself. Keep going, even if it's slow. Heaven isn't in the sky. It's in you now. Elon folded the letter, placed it in his wallet. I'll carry it, he said, forever. Because some truths need to live close to the heart. A fan showed up at a Tesla event with tears. Your son's dream made me believe again, she said. Elon nodded. It made me believe too. She handed him a note. For X, the message, your words reached a place church never could. Elon read it aloud. X cried quietly. We weren't trying to preach, Elon said. Just tell the truth. Sometimes that's all heaven asks, she replied. That day, the event wasn't about cars, it was about souls, and every invention felt a little more inspired. X was invited to speak at a school. We heard about your dream, the principal said. Nervous, he looked at his dad. Elon nodded. You're ready. He stood on stage, small but mighty. I saw heaven, he said, and it didn't look like gold. It looked like kindness. It wasn't loud. It was safe. You don't have to believe me. Just try being more gentle. Because if you make someone feel seen, you bring heaven here. The students didn't cheer. They listened. A teacher wiped tears. This was more than a speech. It was a reminder. Elon lit a candle at home. This is for everyone still searching. He posted a picture online. No caption. Thousands lit candles too. A movement began. They called it the Whisper Flame, a symbol of silent hope, a symbol of X's dream. Elon spoke at a university. Sometimes a whisper burns brighter than a shout. Sometimes a child reminds the world how to love. People listened, not to a CEO, but to a father transformed. I used to build for the future, Elon said. Now I build for the soul. And the flame kept glowing. X painted what he saw. It's not perfect, he warned. It doesn't have to be, Elon said. The canvas showed light, bursting through cracks. This is how heaven found me, X explained. Through broken places? Elon asked. That's the only way it could fit in. The painting went viral, not because of technique, because of truth. Art doesn't need facts, one critic wrote. It needs feeling. Elon bought the original. This is more valuable than stock, because it captured more than vision. It captured vulnerability. X wrote another letter. This one started, "Dear God, if you're still listening." Elon read it silently. "You're still asking questions." "That's what dreaming does," X said. "It keeps us curious." "Do you think he reads letters?" Elon asked. "He answered yours," X smiled. "How?" "With a dream and a whisper." Elon folded the letter beside the first one. "If you ever stop dreaming," X said, "you'll forget how to see." "Then keep dreaming," Elon whispered, "so I never forget." For the first time, Elon prayed out loud. Not polished, not practiced, just honest. "Thank you for my son. Thank you for light, even when I didn't see it." X stood nearby, smiling. "What made you do that?" he asked. "Because silence isn't enough anymore." "You think heaven heard?" "I think heaven's been waiting." They hugged. Two dreamers, one truth. That prayer would echo in a million quiet hearts. Elon launched a foundation, Dream Beyond. It funded spiritual literacy for kids. Not religion, reflection, he clarified. Schools adopted the program. Children learned to listen inside. "It changed our family," one teacher said. X became the youngest ambassador. "I just share what I saw," he told a crowd. Elon watched, proudly. "You're teaching the world." "No," X said. "I'm just reminding them what they forgot." And the future finally felt like it had a soul. Years passed, X grew, Elon aged. One night, X dreamed again. Same light, same feeling. "He was there," he said, "still waiting." Elon asked, "What for?" "For everyone who thinks heaven is far." "And is it?" Elon asked. X shook his head. "It's in how we love, how we forgive." "So what do we do now?" Elon asked. X smiled. "We live like heaven already happened." And they did. What do you think X's dream revealed about the nature of heaven? And how did it transform Elon's perspective on life? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And please let us know where you're watching this video from in the comments below. If this story touched your heart, kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more meaningful stories like this. Thank you for being part of our journey.